guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Anna Michelle and I am back with another video. So you clicked on this video because you want to know the essential equipment and programs for YouTube beginners. And honestly, this video is not just for YouTube beginners. This is for people who have been around YouTube for a while and honestly just want to know how to improve their channel and what programs and equipment that they can use to upgrade and better their channel. So I just wanted to share with you before we get into the video that a few videos ago I talked about how to film on your phone. If you are at a place where you're just starting YouTube and you're filming on your phone, this video may be for you, but also do not be intimidated by this video and think that you need to have everything in this video. You do not. You can literally start off and work with what you have and honestly grow from there. As I mentioned in another video, I literally just stopped filming on my phone because I just purchased a camera for my channel, but literally for like 98% of my videos I was filming on my iPhone 8. But honestly, if you have a cell phone, that's pretty much all you need to get started. But you can also upgrade your channel if you have the means and ways to do so. So the first piece of equipment and product we're going to talk about today is my camera. I'm currently filming on it now, but I use the Canon SX740HS camera. Honestly, that is one of the most affordable vlogging or filming cameras that I honestly found on the market at all. It is a specific brand and many people are used to using Canon cameras. Some of them use Nikon, some of them use Sony, but I mean, it really doesn't matter to me as long as the camera quality is decent and good enough for my videos. But this camera has an 80 times optical zoom, which means if you're vlogging and you want to film something that is like far away, you can literally zoom up to 80 times what you're seeing on your screen. Also, this amazing thing about this camera is that it's able to film in 4K video. This is such a compact camera, and the fact that it can film in 4K honestly blows my mind every single time I pick up my camera. It also has built-in Wi-Fi and Bluetooth technology, which means if you don't have your cable to connect to your camera to download your footage or your photos, you can honestly Bluetooth your photos and your footage to your phone. But the thing about it is that it takes a long time if you have a lot of footage and if you have footage that you filmed in 4K. So the bigger quality of the video that you filmed on the camera, the longer it's going to take to Bluetooth to your phone. But if that's not a big deal for you, then it's not a big deal for you. And honestly, the camera is all around amazing, and I just wanted to say that it's also, 10.5 ounces, which means it's not even a heavy camera. You can literally throw it in your backpack, not throw it because it's a camera, it's pretty expensive. I have the links to everything that I'll be talking about in the description below. Some of them I am partners and affiliates and sponsors for, so I will be talking about that. Canon's not one of them. I hope to one day be an affiliate for them. But this is such an amazing camera if you just want to get started. I know a lot of YouTubers use I think the Canon G7X Mark II. That's the next camera I want to get, but you know, I'm not in the means to get that right now, so we're definitely going to stick with the Canon SX740HS. One of the ones that has honestly been a staple in my collection, honestly, even when I was filming on my phone, was my Joby GorillaPod 1K kit. Now, although you say it's kit, it's pretty much just a tripod that you get in the package, but it is a compact tripod for all types of vloggers and filmers. Honestly, especially if you're a vlogger, this tripod is for you because it's able to hold up to 1K to 2.2 pounds of capacity. It has rubber rings so that when it comes to gripping the tripod, literally you have no problem. You never have to worry about it slipping out of your hand because it definitely has rubberized rings to help with grip. And also the tripod is flexible. The legs on the tripod are flexible. You can wrap it around a bench, you can wrap it around a tree, you can wrap it anywhere and it will hold, also with the rubberized grip, which means I'm able to take this tripod with me everywhere. The only con about this tripod is that it may crack because the construction is mostly made out of plastic, but honestly, you get what you pay for. But I have had this tripod in my collection since I started YouTube, and it's literally not given me any problems. Maybe in the future, within the next year, I'll buy another one, but honestly, if you're starting out, I do suggest you get this tripod because it's very sturdy and very durable. So the next thing that I also suggest is if you have a camera, you are going to need this because you can't film without it. You're going to need an SD card. I have an example of one right here. This is how small it is. Look how small it is. These cost a lot of money, but let me tell you, depending on the size of the gigabyte of the SD card that you purchase determines how much footage you'll be able to store on one card per filming. So I'm able to film on this camera for 30 minutes at a time, and I'm able to film 3 hours of content on the SD card because I have 256 gigabytes of storage on the SD card that I have in my camera. That is the biggest one I think that they have. Actually, no, that's the biggest one that they had in the Best Buy where I was, but I think they have it up to 1 TB now. If you're going to be filming on a camera, you need an SD card, and honestly, I suggest you purchase the biggest gigabyte one that you possibly can, because you do not, this has happened to me, you do not want to be vlogging, you don't want to be filming a great vlog, and you look up and it says memory full. You are going to be so frustrated. It's happened to me. Don't let it happen to you, and also carry a separate one or another one with you just in case that happens. Now, this product is another one that I just added into my collection maybe about a week ago, and I didn't even realize how much I needed this. Honestly, I realized that I needed this a long time ago, but it is an external hard drive. I have the Seagate 1 TB expansion hard drive, and let me tell you, this has already been a life changer for me. If you have a MacBook, you already know Mac does not put enough storage on your computer or your laptop, and you're constantly, I know for like the past 2 years, I have been having to delete things so that I can add more things, and it was frustrating me so much. But I purchased a 1 TB external hard drive because I film a lot, and honestly, I do things outside of YouTube that requires me to keep things, you know, in storage and files that I may need for later. But let me tell you, this has been a life changer. Everything that I had stored on my computer, I transferred it to here, and I also transferred it to a cloud, so I have it literally anywhere. If I don't have my computer with me, I can still access it on the cloud. But we're going to be talking about this. Please, if you have a MacBook or any computer at all, you need to purchase an external hard drive. My dad told me this is one of the safest places that you can keep your files, your storage, and honestly, all I have to do is plug it into my computer and drag and drop some of the files, drag and drop some of the clips, some of the transparent clips that you see in my video, and they don't have to be taking up so much space on my computer. So this is something that I definitely suggest you invest in. Now, I talked about this in my last video. I talked about purchasing a microphone for your channel. Now, I got this microphone at Walmart in a kit that came with a tripod, that came with like an LED light. Let me just tell you, I know some people will tell you that you need this big old Rode microphone, the big Rode microphones. Let me tell you, those can be and are very, very expensive. So you can literally pull up to a Walmart, pull up to a Target, and find one for like, I don't know, maybe like 20 or 30 bucks. But I purchased this microphone, and honestly, I don't have the capability to use it specifically when I'm filming with my camera because there's not an external port to add a microphone, unfortunately. But if you have a camera, or if you purchase a camera that has an external mic port, you should purchase a microphone for it, because that will definitely help improve the audio quality of your videos. If you're a person who's a stickler about the audio quality of your videos, you're definitely wanting to go purchase a microphone for your channel, because you will definitely notice the difference in the microphone that is in your camera and versus the microphone that you externally inputted into your camera. You know, if you have one, try it. If that's your thing, try it. If it's not, still keep doing YouTube. Now, this next thing that I'm getting ready to share with you is honestly one of the most biggest game changers that I have had when it comes to making my thumbnails, is getting a camera shutter remote. You can find one literally all over the place. You can find one on AliExpress, Shein, Best Buy, Amazon, but honestly you should definitely purchase one. And this one actually has 2 buttons on it. The top one works with iOS and the bottom one works with Android. Never really tried the Android because I don't have an Android, but if you were trying to film or take your thumbnail and you don't want to sit up there and hold your camera and be like, okay, let's smile for the camera and take the thumbnail, you can literally pose yourself and literally disguise this like behind your hand or behind a book or your computer or whatever and take your thumbnail, and you will definitely be able to tell the difference in your thumbnails using a shutter remote. I think you can definitely find them all over the place, but I definitely suggest you invest in getting one of these if you care about the look of your thumbnails. Now, the last physical item that, you know, may or may not be your thing is purchasing a ring light. Now, ring lights, I have 2, and I'm currently using them right now, even though I'm filming in front of a window. It's not super bright today, but I wanted to make sure that my lighting was still decent and you guys can see me and there was no issues. But if you're a person who does a lot of challenges or sit down videos, you're definitely going to want to purchase a ring light, because even if you film it from front of a window, you never know how the weather is going to change throughout the day. It may be bright one second, the sun may be out one second, and then it may go away, and then you're left like looking with different types of lighting quality. But if you purchase a ring light, you can just sit the ring light right in front of you and record your videos. If, once again, like I said, if you are a person who cares about all of the, you know, lighting quality of your videos, you should go ahead and purchase one of those. If not, still sit in front of a window and use the natural light, like I call it, a natural softbox. But I definitely suggest you get one of those if you're a person who's stickler about lighting in your videos. Now, the last 2 things I want to share with you about the programs and honestly the editing software that is honestly essential if you're gonna have a YouTube channel. If you're gonna have a YouTube channel and you prefer not to edit your videos, okay, fine. Or just prefer to snip certain things in your videos. But if you like to add graphics, if you like to add wording, if you like to add, I don't know, drag and drop transparent little boxes or whatever, you're definitely gonna want to have a good editing software. Now, I am not the kind of person who has gotten into Adobe Premiere Pro and all of that stuff, but I have tried it. And I looked at it and I said, yeah, no, this is not for me. So what I've been filming my videos on is obviously my camera, and then I upload them to my computer. And I had been using iMovie for honestly the first 1.5 years, and a couple months ago I transferred, or I switched from using iMovie to Filmora. Now, if you have been using iMovie for a long time and want to upgrade and do not want a complicated upgrade, I do suggest you get Filmora. Filmora is definitely a step up from iMovie. If you're editing and you notice when you do drag and drops, you can literally only have 1 layer in iMovie. But in Filmora, you can have, I don't know if it's as many layers as you want, but I know you can add at least up to 5 layers in Filmora, which is honestly a life changer for me, because I would literally have to download the entire footage and then re-upload it to iMovie just to add another layer. That would be so annoying, but I don't have to do that in Filmora. I will put the link in the description so that you can learn more about Filmora, but that is what I switched to, and if you want to try it out, go ahead and try it out. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It definitely helps me out. And once again, thank you guys for over 400 subscribers. We are literally growing daily, and I thank you guys so much for that. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye!